Hey guys, welcome to week 10. So this week we're going to cover chapter 7 in your textbook, which is all about efficiency exchange and the invisible hand. Basically, this chapter is all about long run equilibrium. So last chapter was really sort of focused on supply in the short run and perfectly competitive markets. This chapter is all about the long run and sort of how markets change and how firms respond to profits and losses. So we're going to begin using the graphs that we first learned in chapter 6 to sort of explain how you calculate profits and losses and why firms are changing markets. This week we're going to have another podcast assignment along with your regular Learn Smart and one discussion. The podcast assignment, I originally was going to try and pigeonhole you guys into just doing this one titled Robert Frank on Dinner Table Economics that was done last January, I believe. It's just a really, really good episode that has a lot to do with this chapter, right? So it's all about sort of explaining how people and firms respond to opportunities or opportunities for economic profit and how markets change in response to those opportunities. And he does it in a really cool way by laying out a bunch of economic puzzles. So if you're at all feel like you're struggling with this class or not seeing how what we're learning in the textbook relates to the real world, please consider listening to that episode. But I don't want to make it so you have to listen to that episode. I just want to highly recommend it. You can listen to any episode you want. Please just make sure that it's something you're interested in and don't just pick the most recent one because that's the easiest to find. Again, one more thing is I've updated the gradebook with your adjusted midterm scores. So I went ahead and curved the midterm. So the adjusted midterm score is the one that's counting towards your final grade. And I've also shown in the gradebook your weighted percentage, which is based off of your homework total, your discussion total, your Learn Smart total, and your first midterm. So the only thing missing in that weighted percentage is the final exam. Of course, we'll keep building on the Learn Smart total, discussion total, and homework totals. But go ahead and take a look at that. The Learn Smart and the homework total are dropping the 1 lowest grade, and your discussion total column is dropping your 2 lowest grades. I've also gone back and filled out all the missing scores with zeros. So just take a look at your gradebook and make sure that I haven't given you a 0 for something that you actually have completed. Sometimes McGraw-Hill or even within Blackboard doesn't transfer stuff that you've done into the gradebook properly. So I just want to make sure that everything in the gradebook is correct. And so I have updated the gradebook as much as possible. Your midterm scores have been curved. So take a look at that, and that weighted percentage is your actual grade at this point in time in the class. All right, have a great week, and I will see you next time.